We live.
You know, put away the rooster.
Oh god.
Oh, you guys, I forgot to do the maths.
What math?
You're about to do
I would
Yeah,
say there was no
exactly.
math involved.
That is like.
Listen, I graduated. I don't want to do math.
It's me, Chino, from the Overwatch League.
Alright. I'm gonna just run a quick. Okay.
Oh boy.
I know what she ran.
I do not know any of these people. Oh, I know a few.
Alright. So. Let's make an intro. Welcome, everybody, and. Welcome to our first match for Decepticons versus 7evonWatch. Let's go, boys. That.
5 minutes into the stream. Alright, let's make an intro.
Okay, alright.
Hey, how you doing?
Alright. How you doing? Why does it take so long to enter the game?
Because EU.
Imagine.
Just imagine them having 400 ping each.
I mean,
Sounds like
you
my
are
kind
the
of
host,
entertainment.
Cupcake.
No, it's going down. An A service. Oh, fuck. I got
No.
so scared. It's an A.
It's
It's
EU.
No, it's an A.
I have 205 ping. It's EU.
No, I have 140.
It's
It's an
EU.
A.
Or no, it's NA.
No,
I have,
it's
65.
NA.
It's
My
an
I
A.
have 54 ping. It's NA.
Yeah.
God damn it,
It's
boys.
an A.
Also, I can't really see because I don't have my glasses on. So
Ooh.
Agreed.
I might need
That's not
to
fun.
restart. Well, actually, it might not be me. It might just be everybody here messing up my thing then.
Kick DNA, bruh.
So tell me now, am I actually gonna help commentate?
Yeah, y'all have to now.
Gotcha.
Oh, we're all supposed
wait,
to.
is this why you guys shoved me in here?
Yeah.
Honestly, I kind of wanted to just play with you, but now you got pulled into this, so let's do it!
Oh,
How
wait,
do
I'm
I
not
wind up in
sorry
this
about that.
situation?
Yes, please.
sorry to interrupt you.
Oh,
but,
what a
like,
way to start
you're
a
not
stream.
live.
Everyone's gonna hate you.
How am I? No. I'm sorry. It's a I am live, but I'm on my personal.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I have to because it's not working because I'm in another country. I can't bound with their account.
Ooh, here we go.
did you post the link in the
I was
promotion,
about to.
Actually, a fairly decent
making
bunker
sure.
count, though, from, I believe, the Decepticons, if I'm not mistaken. Margarita.
Pushing. Decepticon is pushing. No, Decepticon's defending.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Margarita is actually a really decent bunker comp that they have right now, because they have the Baptiste as well.
Ooh.
Payload is getting moved forward, though. Nice pull from the Aretha. He's gonna take out the Junkrat.
Tracer
You
is
know,
going
though,
around.
Decepticons have a decent amount of cover because of where the payload stopped moving.
Oh, very much so. I mean, the Decepticons have that advantage that they can use the payload basically as a piece of moving cover when it's right there.
Yep. If they play this smart, they can clean up everything they have right here. And have a very good positioning. Ooh, nice pull.
Ooh, a nice hack onto that Doomfist. That should cause him death, yeah.
But
a
the rest
res.
assisted by the Baptiste.
The summoners in the back lines. Why?
Doomfist is gonna take out the Junkrat, though. Which, honestly, at this point, I'd say the Junkrat isn't really working out too well. I'd say just pop the tire and then switch off.
This is an interesting
Although we do have a
game.
supercharger coming in that is gonna take out that shield, and a nice EMP that's gonna take both tanks. Fire is coming in. It's gonna take out Roadhog, but the Meteor Strike is gonna
look at all
take out
that
the
work.
Junkrat with, as well as taking out Orisa. It looks like Decepticons is actually going to
They're
be
leveling
an
off.
overwhelming force here.
They are actually, that's the very first map for them to play, and they're actually popping. Because no one ever saw them play, no one knows how they play, so...
And just like I thought, they did choose to switch off the Junkrat and chose to go to a Hanzo. I mean, that definitely might give a little bit more of a forward harassment under those front lines, but it's really going to come down to if that Sombra is going to be enough of a piece to make those openings for Hanzo to get in there. Bomb is going to come out with the EMP, but it isn't going to catch anybody. Instead, we do see several people hacked, which the D.Va does capitalize off of, taking out 2 picks, both the supports, with Orisa taking out Doomfist. Pulse Bomb is going to take out both Lucio and the Orisa, but it is going to be returned with a Storm Arrow right to the head, and a Resurrect onto the Orisa with the Dragons going in to try and zone out that point.
Huge.
A nice whole hog coming out, which is going to take down Mercy and Orisa, and a Resurrect onto the Roadhog, putting a presence back onto the point. D.Va is going to get hooked and taken out, with the Abstract taking out the Hanzo, and a Tracer taking out Sombra. And it looks like this is almost the end of this first round for 7Watch, and for the Decepticons to start making their push forward onto this point. Ooh, a nice touch though from the Orisa with a supercharger coming in. We are going to see Doomfist though take out the Mercy, as well as Tracer taking out the Orisa, and it looks like Decepticons are making a final stand, which is going to almost hold this point completely. Reaper comes in with his Wraith and starts arresting the tanks, but it looks like he is going to fall fairly quickly, and overtime takes out.
Wow.
Honestly, I feel like the Sombra might have been a pick to switch because, yeah, they were getting the picks, but they couldn't get the follow-up damage. And she was playing mostly like a support rather than a DPS.
Pudgy, I can stream on Twitch, but I have to use the YouTube account, so they can transfer it to the original YouTube account, okay? Nice. Jack, you can go on.
Yes. Sombra, though, being used more as a support could have actually been one of those major reasons that they were not able to push this payload a little bit further. If Sombra were getting more, like, worthwhile hacks, especially on possibly even that Roadhog, or especially Doomfist, they probably could have been able to make some more effective pushes.
I love you too.
Anyway, we are going into our next round, and it looks like we're going to see a very similar comp coming out of the Decepticons. Instead of running with the Ana instead of a Baptiste.
They're running a
whereas
Bastion. Okay.
7Watch is going to be running a Bastion.
Call for different measures.
Yeah.
I hate to do it, but
It's an old-fashioned bunker. Instead of running the Roadhog, they're running D.Va.
Is that also up on high ground?
to be honest, running the D.Va is probably the smart idea because that way they can stop the Orisa from pulling them up top, denying the Roadhog the pick.
Which might be exactly what they are expecting, is to use this D.Va in order to, like, push into them and force them to spread out, giving the Bastion a little bit more of an opening. But nah, well, it just comes down to how they're gonna run this and how they're gonna make this work.
Mercy slowly but surely pushing that payload.
We do see Genji, though, coming
Look at this
immediately
mess.
in and taking the attention of the Bastion.
Ooh.
Look, Mercy is going to fall to Bastion. The sleeps are almost hitting the Pharah. And it looks like both tanks are a little occupied with the Sombra in their backlines.
Honestly, this is where you would go reset and reassess the situation. Because if you push that payload a little bit
Although
more, you don't have cover.
the payload is moving forward ever so slightly, but that is exactly what they need to do, is they need to assess what's going on and what's the best way to really approach this. Sombra, if they use her properly, could get this Bastion out of that position, but it's going to be very difficult as you have so many people just surrounding this Bastion. It looks like Decepticons are basically just held up in the little hotel, I want to call it. Is it a bookstore? It's a bakery. It's a bakery!
Oh,
Yeah, bakery then.
Although they do force the Bastion off the high ground, and it looks like the Bastion is going to start popping his ult if it's going to get anything out of it. He is going to take out the Ana. And he's in a decent position to start setting back up. He is going to set up just in front of payload, it looks like.
oh,
A
huge
nice
sleep.
rocket barrage, taking out Genji and Mercy, with Bastion taking out the Orisa. As well as the D.Va taking out Roadhog, and it looks like it's just cleanup from thereafter. Very nicely done rocket barrage, though. Like, that barrage took out, especially taking out that Mercy. That was a major player that they just removed from that situation and gave all the openings they needed in order to push this team back. And EMP comes out, is going to catch, I think it was 2. Orisa is going to fall due to that EMP with a hack onto the Mercy. That Mercy had Valve, they have no use of that now.
That Mercy's following the Bastion.
A D.Va bomb to try and zone it out. Ana is going to fall to the fist of D.Va, but D.Va will fall to Sombra, and this point is capped.
First map goes to the Decepticons. I'm impressed. Honestly, I didn't think that they were so good, but let's see what they have for the next 3 maps.
The sleep.
A sleep dart, but it didn't matter.
Have I ever mentioned I love play of the games where you get slept or stunned out of an ult or die?
This is the best play of the games. It's like, look at what I did. Nothing.
I get a lot of those.
You get a lot of the there can only be one plays.
We don't speak of that.
Anyway, Cupcake, what is our next map?
That will be give me just Lijiang Tower, I think.
Ooh.
Let me check.
A lot of Pharah plays. If it's real.
And some Widow plays if you know where to place her.
Okay,
Especially
Lijiang
on
is-
Night Market.
Lijiang comes after Hanamura, who comes now.
So we're going to
So-
Hanamura.
Okay, exactly.
Definitely a Widow map.
Definitely a
So,
Widow map.
put Scott
Although
in
pushing into the
specs.
second point, you need to be... If you're attacking, you need to know exactly
Be
what your
fast.
opposing team is going to do. You have to be fast and you have to be efficient with those picks. Because if you get held once, you are so much less likely of being able to cap that second point.
I want to point out how the first Hokage was playing Doomfist and not Genji.
That Doomfist was giving
Wow. Okay. All right.
him a lot of issues.
Yeah, he did.
He got lucky a few times because he got hacked mid-air and almost fell right into the center of the team.
Okay. 7, which is needing hot second.
Bet this league didn't expect to have 4 mod commentators. Wait,
No
actually,
one, no one. I'm a mod, okay?
Hello.
nobody.
You know, I think
Absolutely
this is
nobody
the
in
first
universe.
time that I've
So-
been in one of the castings since the league started.
Villain.
Nice.
Okay, so we have for the people who are watching, probably just Pudgy for a few seconds and left. I don't know. We have Jack Fur
Fur. Hi.
and Villain.
Go on, I believe in you. You can do it.
From a different league. We are I can't pronounce that. How do you say that? Avail.
Bill, just say Bill.
No, I know
Just
that
Bill.
it's villain, but I mean
It's
this
Bill.
partnership.
Bill.
How do you say that? Like when leeches have a partnership.
Affiliation?
Yeah, exactly that.
An affiliation. We are
Yeah.
affiliated with each other.
Exactly.
There we go.
And so they offered to help me help the stream because I was alone. I could have done it alone. I said I'm doing it alone, but they wouldn't let me.
Insert shameless plug here.
Yeah, we forced her to commentate with us. Yeah, basically. So
Shino.
what?
Shino never talks much.
Yeah, I'm just on my phone while you guys are doing all the commentating.
Alright,
work.
Shino,
Keep it up.
listen.
What?
Shino, I want you to solo commentate this next map.
Why?
I just want to hear it.
Imagine.
I
dude.
don't think I can commentate honestly. Just to
That's
be
why I
honest.
want you to do it.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Fuck that.
Even if we consider adding a waifu bot?
Yeah,
I
fuck
will
the waifu bot.
consider letting you add a waifu bot.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. Thank you.
Oh. Whoopsie doopsie.
We've
Where did
lost
Sam
one.
go? Yeah, Sam just vanished. Maybe he needs to pee.
So what
Sam,
happens in
please
this
come
league if
back.
somebody up and beat?
There you
There
go.
you
No.
Hey!
Go.
Bill has the magic words.
Now a word from our sponsors.
We have sponsors?
Insert
Yeah.
shameless
Sponsors?
plug.
Dollar Shave Club, keeping YouTube alive.
Yeah, Dollar Shave Club. Yeah, good cash. Yeah.
Yo guys, if I set up that that the lobby changes itself, does it change itself or do I have to change it?
Huh?
Everyone huh?
All I heard is that the lobby changes stuff. No, the lobby does not change itself.
I mean,
Are you sure about
The
that?
lobby will remain the lobby.
no, I have said that it changes automatically, but do I have to change it?
What do you mean, like switch teams?
You mean the maps?
I know that I have to switch the maps, Jack.
I thought Lijiang Tower was next.
No,
after
Hanamura,
Hanamura.
then Lijiang.
Oh.
Hanamura.
Yeah, you're supposed to technically switch sides because Decepticons.
Yes, you have
Yeah.
to manually switch sides.
Oh shit, and I broke it.
No. Just go. So look at the top where it says settings. Yeah, move all. There you go.
Yeah. Now I have to
And the
do
team
that
names,
again.
though.
Yeah, we have
Yeah, and
to
then you just swap team names.
This should
Can you
make it
tell I've
towards
done this a lot?
So Decepticons versus Decepticons, right?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. I don't know,
That's
guys. I
the
think
kind
the
of map
Decepticons are gonna
I'm
win.
talking about.
Wait, it's a civil war on Cybertron.
So
No,
and
this is like that Spider-Man meme, like they're pointing at each other, basically.
The now dead meme.
Yeah.
It is not
So
a
what
dead
is it?
meme. It was Into the Spider-Verse.
Swept me for a
Thank you very
hacker.
much.
That's why it's dead.
Oh, hacker.
Like, listen, if a meme makes it into a movie, it's like your parents are referencing the meme. The meme is dead.
But it's a cool movie.
My soul hurts now.
Why? Because you know what I'm saying is true?
You know I'm like parental age, right?
God damn it! Listen, I've just started adulthood. I already hate adulting.
There's no going back.
Tip for all you viewers out there. Adult. Adulting sucks.
Okay, I'm gonna start real quick just to change some settings.
Wait, do you have it to assault competitive? Or just regular assault?
Wait. No, I have to like go back to the lobby to change the lobby. You get what I mean?
Huh?
What did you do?
I have the glitch.
What did you have to change?
There we go.
Oof, we can't invite anybody anymore.
How why?
I don't know, you changed something. And
Yes, we can. What are you talking about?
It removed my ability to change shit.
Oh, I can still invite everyone.
Don't even.
I can invite Goblin.
Stop.
Oh, baby. Five fevers.
Shh.
Just start adding everybody.
Okay. So we can actually start now.
Nope. 7evonWatch is missing one. There you go.
That's what I'm not saying it for nothing. Alright. So they're
I
good.
will hold true to my statement. Some of these names in Overwatch are just the best.
I forgot my phone charger.
Oof.
We might be now.
And forfeit.
Alright, we go in. Second map, Panamura. It's 1-0 for Decepticons.
Get hype.
Let's go.
That's the goal.
Let's go.
Now, a strategy that I like to use when defending Hanamura, though, is using a high ground Baptiste. And I've learned that's actually very effective, especially if you use Baptiste on the high ground just above point A. He has an amazing sight line of the choke, as well as can use that catwalk to just walk around at the flank routes to point A. So he has like an ultimate opening just to get in and contest the point and warn his team what's going on.
The problem with that is whenever you see a widow, or you see her too late, that you know you're.
I just
it
like to
can
go on
be a
top of the
concern,
pagoda all the way to the right.
which is
That's
why
a good
whenever
option.
I run Baptiste, I'll actually run him at like just on the right side of that catwalk, just next to the pagoda. So there's very few sightlines for a widow to really see me, and I still have a lot of sightline on my team.
Ooh. Doomfist Sombra. Actually,
It could be a
triple
very
DPS.
powerful combo. It's going to be very flank heavy running a Doomfist Sombra. The Sombra is gonna have to make an opening like right away.
I don't really understand the use of the McCree, and
Hackfist.
you haven't seen them really dive you, so.
You know
Getting
what though?
through-
They had
They might be
trouble
using the
dealing with their
McCree in
Doomfist.
That could also be it, but it also might be in thoughts of them possibly running a Pharah, which is, well, actually they switched off to the Mercy instead of running the McCree, so it might have just been what they were thinking of possibly doing, but decided against it.
Ooh, that Doomfist rollout.
Sombra is
He
going to take out
had
the
some
Torbjorn though right
crazy
away
positioning.
with the D.Va taking out that Sombra that was on the point. Although I do think it is fairly risky for 7evonWatch now to be holding on this high ground next to the pagoda, because it is giving a little bit of space to Decepticons for them to get through that choke. It looks like the Decepticons are more concerned with making sure that turret is out of the way before they really try to make any push. Torbjorn is going to fall, and a push onto the point looks like it's just about beginning. With the Baptiste falling, that is a huge pick, as well as a pick onto the D.Va, and it looks like Decepticons are making their presence known onto this point. Doomfist starting to push straight in, going after the Mercy to hunt her down. And the Mercy will fall to the Sombra, as well as Junkrat falling to her. And Orisa will fall to the Ana, and this point looks like it's going to be capped by the Decepticons.
Decepticons did a really good job of basically tricking the other team into separating. Once they took out that D.Va, it was already a 5v6.
It was actually a 4v6 when they took out that D.Va, because they took out the Torbjorn beforehand. Meaning that they really had nothing to defend with.
That just shows you what good scouting can do.
We do see the Sombra doing exactly that, scouting out this point, letting her team know where the enemy team is positioned.
Sombra seemed to go for the Ash. Might be
She is going to go for Ash, and she will take her down, meaning this is already a 5v6, and Doofus comes to help her just in case. An EMP onto the point takes out that Arisa's barrier. And Supercharger comes out onto the point, increasing the damage of everybody, and it looks like that is going to cause the end of the Junkrat. As well as demeching the D.Va and the Ash, with everybody on 7evonWatch just quickly falling in succession. Now there's a stagger coming in, with only a little time to hold. Hammond comes in to try and stall for as long as he can, but is going to be forced up by the whole hog, and this point
That was
does
a
cap.
quick round.
And this is exactly what you normally see, though, going into Hanamura, is that if you don't push that second point very fast and know what you're doing, it's either going to be very long or very short. But anything to add, Jack or Bill?
I'm just
You
wondering
can
if it's gonna
definitely
be
see
one
where
of those.
communication is.
Oh, very much so. That you can definitely see the Decepticons are communicating very much, like so much. They knew exactly what they were going to do and had a plan and executed it almost flawlessly. See how 7evonWatch is going to respond.
I kind of want them to do it even faster. See how the Decepticons respond to that.
Right now we are seeing a Moira Zen. It's can be a lot of really good healers, especially attacking this first point. Most people don't normally run Zenyatta going into this first point, although his effectiveness in helping people target is always useful.
Especially since we're running the Hanzo and the Junker, meaning Bunker is not gonna hold up to that.
And that might be exactly what 7Watch needs, because they need to focus down specific targets in order to break down this defense with this Hog, Orisa, and Baptiste.
If they take care of that Widow, they might just win the fight outright.
Wow, this is getting fast already.
And immediately push through that choke, looking to see exactly what they're going to do. That shield goes down fairly fast for that Orisa. A nice pull and a nice hook, pulling that D.Va way out of position. And we are going to see the Immortality Field go right up immediately onto that gazebo, with the Zenyatta falling to the Widowmaker. Now when you run Zenyatta, you have to protect him. He has so little mobility that he is easy pickings for a Widowmaker. Widow, though, does fall to the Hanzo, as well as Ashe, though, taking down the Junkrat. Bob looks like he's coming out straight in front of the choke. And is going to start assaulting it, going to cause the death of the Orisa, with Hanzo taking out Mercy. But D.Va, though, is going to take out Bob, and it looks like this could be 7Watch's slight window of opportunity to start making a little bit of a push forward and force Decepticons out of the way.
Yes.
At this point, I would start jumping off the map. There's nothing you can do as 3 people, let alone alone.
Yes, end the fight now. Don't try to give them ult charge, because all that's doing is causing you to die, and it looks like they are going to stagger out this D.Va, though.
Oh, goodbye, D.Va.
D.Va tried to take the KYS route out, but ends up getting taken out by the Dynamite. Now, though, I think the Decepticons have a slight disadvantage, though, right now. They're a little split up. Although Widow being on that gazebo is very helpful. Dragons, though, as well as a D.Va bot in line with each other and really didn't do much. However, it is going to cost the deaths of 4 people.
And
make that 5, though. And that's going to be a nice cap for 7Watch. Now they have to make a very fast push. They have 4.5 minutes to do so. Now with only just over 4 minutes for Decepticons, if they can cap this quick enough, they can have just about the same amount of time as the Decepticons going into this third round.
But if they don't start protecting their teammates from that Widow, it's gonna be a tough battle.
Widow is going to take down the other 7Watch's Widow, as well as the Coalescence is taking out the Supercharger. Orisa is going to take out the Roadhog. That is a very nice pick, forcing out the Res.
Oh god,
we do see Ashe, though, still holding this high ground on the opposite side, with Bob going in straight down to that side route.
Just basically
blocking that out. With the Ashe is going to fall, though, to Hanzo. Will Mercy try to res that? Bob is going to fall to the Zenyatta, but Hanzo will fall to Orisa.
That was
nicely done. Looking for a nice shot, but Orisa does take out the Mercy, and that does cancel out res. As well as their opportunity with Valkyrie. Now, we do see ults coming online from 7Watch, but Valkyrie is popped by the Decepticons, or 7Watch. 7Watch is defending now, right?
Yeah.
No,
the 7Watch is attacking.
Yeah.
I keep getting confused. This is why I don't like swapping the teams.
So
if
blue right now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Blue right now is
blue is 7Watch, red is Decepticons.
Yeah,
exactly.
Honestly, but they played it kinda smart in a way because they used up both support ults in that first initial push, so the best bet they had at that moment is prolonging the fight to get their ults up and even out the ult economy.
And it looks like Decepticons do have Infrasight active at the moment. Unless it's that Hanzo Dragon, Eye of the Dragon.
Reaper is pushing
Sonic
up
Arrow.
on them, taking out the Orisa.
Oops.
A nice Reaper flank. It does end that push right before it started. And it's just forcing 7Watch to waste time. They already almost have a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock.
I hear this Mercy is going fully in them, into them. What is she doing?
Take care of that, Mercy. Attaboy.
And the Mercy
she's going to res that. Oh my god!
She almost got a res off.
But
that is a Reaper and Mercy out. This is 7Watch's opportunity to make their push.
I don't know if this was stupid or not, but...
An Infrasight does come out,
Reaper is in great position for Death Blossom if he had it.
And he might be looking just to charge that up very fast. He does take out the Hanzo very quickly. And he's getting ready to assault onto this point with the rest of his team. A self-destruct comes out, goes right behind the team. It's going to take out the Mercy, but the Orisa will fall to the Reaper as well as her supercharger. 50 seconds left on the clock. Will 7Watch be able to make any sort of push? Widow's starting to take a high ground advantage onto this gazebo, taking on both DPS.
Oh,
making
wow.
that all 3 DPS with quick succession of each other.
See, I understand their position thinking we need a Widow to out-Widow her. But sometimes there's no shame in just not being able to. It's sometimes better to play the barrier game than try to out-Widow.
Yeah, when you've got a Widow that is making these quick picks in such quick succession, you just gotta cut your losses when it comes to the Widow v Widow.
Oh, the Mercy. I don't know about that, Mike.
Oh,
Transcendent so comes out on point. Will keep his team up for as long as they can. A nice amp matrix right in front of the Orisa. That's almost gonna hold this entire push.
Nah,
wow.
They didn't take care of the Reaper on time.
Incredible.
A way to end the match with a team kill.
That is just wow.
And from what and this is the first time the Decepticons were able to play, right, Cupcake?
Yeah.
So they're actually making a huge name for themselves then. Very nice Reaper play. He was just that much of an assault that in the middle of that team fight, nobody was really knew where Reaper was.
That is...
It's almost as if
I
he
don't
came
know
out
what
of
to say.
nowhere.
I mean, the reverse sweep is still possible. They have one more map.
Yeah, that's true, that's true. They got 2 more maps, and now it's going to be Lijiang, and I'm not gonna change the map! Before everyone's ready. But if I forget, that's on me.
Swap, or you don't have to swap teams, because it is Lijiang, which means...
Yeah, it's the same
just
thing
control
either way.
point. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Why is everyone leaving, though?
Are they forfeiting?
What happened?
I
I'm
don't know.
not sure.
7Watch just bailed.
Spooky.
Is that a mass DC, or is that a forfeit?
Nah, I feel like it probably
I
just
think
joined
they.
someone's party.
Oh no! Okay, they make it complete change up. You have to be kidding
They're
me.
bringing out Lee.
Wow. They
Very
make a
interesting.
huge, yeah, and they get Sam in for Legion, of course. We gotta get some boobs in here, boys.
That's pretty gay.
This is gonna be an interesting match.
Joker out.
This could be what turns it around for 7-Watch and gives them the opportunity for a reverse sweep.
Then again, the slightest mix-up could just ruin it. So, no space for errors here.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they need to take this map in order to stay in this game. Ooh, I'm hoping for all 3 maps to be seen in this, or at least Night Market. Night Market's one of my favorite ones.
That is incredible.
But why would you need to change the settings rather than changing the map, though, Cupcake?
Because my custom game is glitching. As soon as I change the map, I can't change anything else. I can just start and make swaps, and that's it.
Isn't that all you would need to do, though?
I don't know.
Should be.
Oh,
As long as
waiting for
competitive
M3.
rules are still on, all you need to do is change the map.
Okay, I'm scared, okay? I'm scared.
I've done this enough! It's like, all you need to do is just move people around and change map once you have the basic settings all set up.
So we are missing M3.
M3, really?
Yeah, he's on 7-Watch.
Very interesting lineup, although Decepticons does look like they're gonna continue to run with the same lineup they've been running. Which means... Who was the person that's been playing Doomfist? Was it first Hokage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a very dangerous DPS player for a 7-Watch. I feel like their best chance of defeating them is to take out first Hokage first.
Yeah, but if you've been noticing,
Here we
their
are.
first attack
Here's
strategy
M3.
It's just to be very aggressive.
This is scary.
Not necessarily. They're careful on which way they're aggressive. But it happened when he first attacked on Hanamura. He knew where they were. He knew what he had to do. But that slight pull, that slight CC, messed up all his dive and basically made him feed. So that's where you take advantage. That first push, if you capitalize, like playing McCree or even a Mei would have been perfect for Hanamura because you can control that only choke point. You could basically cancel out most of the dive. And the benefit with a Mei too would have been that if you see the Sombra going for a hack and you just so happen to be in range, you just need to move your face over to her. Because she already has a beam, you don't really have to aim that much.
And just even the slightest bit of damage will stop that hack immediately, and it's like... Sombra is forced to make a split-second decision. Do I continue to fight this, or do I try to escape?
Wait, no, okay.
What did you do, Cupcake?
What did
He
you
said
do?
he's ready. I wanted to start, and now he's saying he's not ready.
Oh, pause it.
You can't just do that!
Pause the game.
Why didn't you just pause?
Someone needed to pee.
Really?
Yeah. Basically, he said he's going to pee, but he's not yet back yet. So maybe.
Alright, Cupcake, let me ask you something.
Oh.
Do you want to make me the lobby owner because I know how to run all this crap?
No.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely... I think that Decepticons, though, they are communicating so much that it's very
Because
hard
they
to really
tried to
push
get
into
7
them or...
spectators.
What?
someone asked why are there 5 commentators, and the captain of 7watch said because they tried to get 7 spectators. Come on, that's funny. Ah, y'all know.
It's not that funny.
Yeah, because you don't see that. That's the difference. He spelled it the same like 7watch, you know, with the 7 and then Evan, you know, whatever.
No, I figured it was a pun on his team's name. I just still don't think it's that funny.
Okay, we can go in.
But I'm very excited though to see what 7watch is going to do with this new lineup. It could be exactly what they need in order to break through this rock hard strategy of Decepticon.
So, can someone answer me the miracle of why it's always raining in Asia?
You mean it's only raining in Lijiang?
No. If you look in animes and there's a fight, it's always raining.
Because drama.
Dramatic effects, obviously.
I love how she just decided to say it automatically rains in all Asia because of anime.
In all of Asia because animus.
I thought this was going to go somewhere else, and I thought it was going to be an Africa by Toto joke. And then it went into a totally different area.
I thought it was gonna go somewhere else too, but I can't remember where I thought it was going.
Do I actually see a Torbjorn?
Can someone answer me the miracle? I was like thinking of childbirth.
Boy, okay, calm down. I have to do the unhealthy thing I always do now.
Decepticons has an interesting lineup with a Torbjorn and 2 main supports.
Yeah, I see that.
I mean, I think it's looking like they're
hey,
gonna make
what works
it
for you, right?
strong. It looks like their plan is to just make a big push onto this point, and then just keep everyone up. A nice stun on the Arisa, but it is behind the shield, meaning it doesn't really capitalize off of. The turret is going to fall. With the Torbjorn falling as well.
Oh.
As well as Mercy falling quickly after. It doesn't look like Decepticons really has any push in on this. Dragon's quickly up with Roadhog nearly falling.
He died.
Never mind, he does fall.
So they have to change things up. Yep, there we go.
And it looks like they are changing things up really quick. Instead they're going to 3 DPS
Oh,
now.
wow, he got deleted.
Yes, indeed.
And it's different because they're not running their normal DPS player. Instead, the Hokage is playing the Ana.
My pause button is not working. My pause button is not working.
What do you have it set to?
Uncircle, and it's not working.
You want me to take over?
Do you have a pause button bind?
Yes, I have it bound.
Okay. There. Do it. Thank God.
Why the hell would I not have it bound?
Why did it not? I swear to God.
Well, we're supposed to wait until after the team fight anyway, so, yeah. I mean, at least you guys paused it right after.
But bind it to L3.
So, we've got a problem going on right now with Decepticons, by the way.
What? Because they took the point.
We've got 3 DPS.
Why did not? Calm down, this is a different league.
Yeah.
We're running 2-2-2.
Villain!
Bill, which league is this?
Is it?
This is not our league.
Okay.
This is LOH.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. I was just thrown in here to cast, so
We just kind of invited you, okay?
yeah.
Yeah, this is LOH. You don't have to worry about that.
This is why I drink.
I don't know why my pause button didn't work. I tried it before and it worked.
Maybe it's unbound.
Do I have to bind it every single
Sam
time?
Vegito rejoined.
Yeah,
hold
we
on.
can. Why?
German
I mean,
Overwatch be crazy.
It could have potentially got unbound when you were
ready?
when you had to mess with the settings.
Am I good to start it?
That's dumb.
No, they have 5 people.
Yeah, but please start
It
it.
says he's in the team though.
Huh?
Yeah, it's no longer showing a little loading icon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could you unpause it, please? Just unpause it so he can pick.
Yeah, because he should there he is.
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
It's because he joined.
Ta-da!
Oh, that's what I was making sure about.
And now my controls are fucked up.
It's alright, I got this. I've done this
They're already
so
one
much.
down.
Ooh, but instant picks
down.
though. Taking down both Doomfist and the Orisa, as well as taking down Junkrat. Both dragons though coming out. It's the North and the Southern Dragons.
This fight's won already.
Yeah, this fight is won by 7Watch already, and it looks like 7Watch definitely is showing just what they have to bring to this game.
They might need to move First Hokage back to DPS.
Yeah, because First Hokage right now they are running on the Ana, and it doesn't look like he's able to really do too much.
Even though they lost their fight because I got screamed at in match chat, they still got it. So I hope I don't get screamed at again.
Ooh, Diva. What?
Self-destruct in order to remech, most likely. I'm never leaving.
I bet that Diva who just self-destructs has to be psyched out. Past mid-flight.
Oh, them quick pauses, though.
Oh my god!
Rejoined. And the fight continues with the Storm Arrow taking down the Roadhog. As well as Genji and Ana falling, and it looks like OT is going to take down. Jedi comes in order to zone out the point.
Well, they definitely had a better time on the control map than the payloads.
So I
That's
got
true, though.
screamed
There's
at
some-
again because it happened in time to pause. It's not fair, guys. Like for real, if you watch the stream, I couldn't
Don't
because
be a
it didn't
butt.
work. I couldn't do it because it didn't work, so I had to switch ownership.
Yeah, tell them just tell them that I'm the owner of the lobby right now, so I can pause it quicker.
His bind button works,
They
but
can hear
mine
you.
does not. So if you rewatch this 7Watch, I'm sorry. It's 4:30
You still won
a.m.
the point. You still won the point. You'll be fine.
First Hokage.
They are now running.
Already
7Watch now
getting
is
the
running
pick.
the Winston though, and First Hokage is back under the Doomfist and getting massive picks,
Oh.
taking down both Mercy and taking down both Lucio and Genji, as well as taking out
Doomfist
Diva.
is
First
doing
Hokage is popping
There we go.
off.
Well,
Okay.
Oh, no emote.
they're just standing there. Just what just happened?
A good Doomfist is
Whoa.
scary. This is actually terrifying.
I don't want to play against this team. I gotta be sick every time.
Honestly, I now want First Hokage to teach me a thing or two about Doomfist, because mine sucks!
Ooh, almost getting it.
Almost getting
Damn.
another pick, but he is escaping with his knife very easily.
Ooh, he already got the mercy.
Taking down the Mercy once again, as well as
Getting
Genji.
So I'm guessing this just
Diva is going to
a
get hooked
1v6.
and demech with, and then falling to
Wow.
the Lucio. What I'm thinking right now is 7watch definitely needs to take out this Doomfist very, very fast. He is the one
These
that is
teams,
causing them.
that Doomfist is giving them so much trouble. He had done so on Havana as well, I believe.
And he just
The
proved
Deadeye,
that.
though, is going to take down the Genji.
Hey,
As well as a
that'll-
whole hog taking out Winston. The self-destruct is going to catch nobody, but gives the Diva a chance to remech. Doomfist, though, once again being an assault and taking down the Hanzo. Genji going to pop Dragon Blade
Oh.
right onto the point. Looking to grab that Mercy, is going to fall, though, to Doomfist. With a D-mech onto the Diva. She is the last one on the point, and it looks like they are going to stagger her out as best as they can. They do not want her to KYS.
First time Hokage has gone down. Let's see how this goes.
Hokage has
they
fallen,
even
but
got-
two picks immediately go to the side of Decepticons, with the Winston falling to the Orisa, and that point is quickly
Ooh.
captured.
Hey, remember what you said about getting all 3 maps in? All 3 of the Li Zhang
Oh,
maps?
I love Li Zhang, okay? Li Zhang, in my opinion, is a very balanced map, okay?
It's got a little bit for everybody.
It does. That and every Hammond player loves this map because on all of the maps you can do Hammond things.
This is true.
Well, let's see exactly what 7watch is going to do in order to break against this defense and offense started by First Hokage. I gotta say, he is definitely, this First Hokage is being one of the star
Oh,
players
lucky.
for Decepticons. An immediate pick onto the Lucio with a Resurrect and a
Whoa,
Storm Arrow
wait.
kill onto the Mercy. And then this Hanzo by
Then 3
M3
carries.
is being a huge asset to 7watch, taking down 4 picks of his own and allowing 7watch to capture it, to take control of this point. A little bit of shield break starting to go on from Decepticons, trying to take out that Orisa's barrier as best as they can.
Ooh. Tried to get the pick on M3.
Roadhog
but-
immediately drops onto the point with the Mercy coming in to help the Lucio out.
Battle Mercy, go.
Mercy does take out Hanzo with the Roadhog taking down McCree, whereas Diva though is going to take out First Hokage, the
You read on the
Doomfist.
Doomfist?
Arisa taking
Ooh, and
down
it's
her
missed.
counterpart. With a failed Deadeye, but the fight is won, it looks like, for the Decepticons, with Diva being one of the last ones left onto the point.
Shino, that was such a
Only
sad
Diva
awe that you
and-
had.
Because
Only Lucio's
like it
left
was
on the-
lined up, like the shots were lined up, and he just
Yeah,
missed every
that tiny
single
second.
one of them.
But this
And
point does flip over to the
Decepticons cap
Decepticons.
themselves a point.
Let's see how they play this.
Hopefully
Now,
carefully.
it does look like 7watch is starting to focus down targets more effectively. A nice placed Dragon does deal a little bit of damage to the Orisa and the Roadhog. Self-destruct comes in, is going to take out the Mercy as well as the Supercharger, with the Orisa falling to her counterpart as well as the Roadhog. Doomfist being one of the last ones there, does take 2 picks of his own. But it looks like the Decepticons aren't letting that bomb mess anything up as Doomfist and McCree take back this point.
The debate. The hacking debate.
Doomfist looking to take the high ground in order to get a better advantage point, it looks like.
Or maybe just that extra slam damage makes the difference between the pick or not.
He might also be looking to use his Meteor Strike. which can be used very effectively in this situation in order to split up this team. The Orisa, though, is going to fall very quickly with a Doomfist dropping in. Meteor Strike comes out straight onto the Orisa and the D.Va. Neither are going to fall, though, with a Resurrect onto Decepticons D.Va. Or not D.Va, Orisa.
Oh, Battle Mercy taking out that key Hanzo.
Once again, with a double Deadeye, taking down Doomfist and the Mercy.
Looks like they have a chance
as well
to
as
get this
taking out
back now.
Roadhog and D.Va, as well as taking out McCree, and it looks like 7Watch is going to flip this point back into their favor.
All the Decepticons have to do is win the next team fight, and they can finish this cap.
That really is all that Decepticons really have to do in order to finish capping this point. But with the ults on the side of Decepticons, I do think they have a slight advantage, although we do see another Deadeye coming up very quickly for 7Watch, and if it can be as big as it was the last time, they might have a chance to keep this point. Deadeye from behind is gonna catch nobody, instead it is going to catch
it got the Armor Drying Machine. It got the auto machine.
As well as taking down Doomfist,
got
this
themselves
could
the
be
other
7Watch's
cowboy.
chance.
Oh, this looks...
Will 7Watch fall off the reverse?
Roadhog does pop his whole hog, but it is going to get cancelled out by the D.Va's defense matrix, and 7Watch does hold this point, and overtime starts to tick down with only a Tracer left. Doomfist does come in, and is ready to keep this fight going. Lucio comes out, D.Va Bomb goes in, it's going to catch two, both the Lucio and the Doomfist, with Tracer falling. OT quickly ticking down while Hammond comes in and starts rolling around the point. Mercy using Valkyrie to try and get a Resurrect up. She does get it onto the Lucio, which does give the Decepticons a chance to continue contesting. Another Deadeye comes out. Is it going to catch anybody, or is this going to be used as a zoning? It is going to catch the Orisa. Lucio's the only one left, but he falls very fast. Doomfist there to stagger it out with Tracer.
No.
OT takes down very fast, and that was
That's
the map.
Damn, C9, dude. That could have gone way longer. Wow.
I need water.
So we have a 2v... Is it 2-1?
Yeah,
For
2-1 now.
Decepticons, right? Oh, the Phantom.
7Watch is still in this.
Heck yeah.
Oh look, everyone gets a hook card, but just not me.
Yeah, that commentated, like, sounded pretty intense, not gonna lie.
Imagine out of nothing. Oh, I can.
This is. How do you think I am during
like you're a
most
rapper,
games?
man.
Okay.
The next map.
Why do you think I have like 15 bottles of water next to me at all times when I'm commentating these games?
Next map is Blizzard World. Oh, who left?
I actually really love Blizzard Worlds.
Blizzard.
I'm one of the 3 people that actually like it. And this is about the time that you're gonna kick me out of the lobby.
Alright, quick. On the count of 3, name your favorite map. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Eichenwald. Wow, I'm the only one that said anything.
Oh,
Screw
sorry,
you.
I wasn't listening.
Junkertown guy.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't listening.
I keep forgetting that Chino's here.
What's your favorite map?
Nepal.
Nepal?
Yeah. Wow, okay guys. Good job. GG's.
Good job, I'm proud of you guys.
What happened?
I'm proud of this community.
Boy.
Nepal is okay.
Nah.
Eh.
Nah.
The only real good point on Nepal is Sanctum.
I'd have to go with King's Row, but that's mostly because I play a lot of
Everyone loves Kings Row.
Kings Row is like
the
almost the
balanced
perfect map. That's my favorite on a map.
Yep.
Please put Sam Vegito into spectators. Swap the maps.
I did swap the maps, and Sam needs to go to spectators.
How did you swap the maps? Swap the teams.
Oh, I need to swap teams. That's right.
Yeah,
So
and
you to
Sam,
spectate only.
you know, yes, and Sis got red as well.
I will.
And the names.
Yep. You act like I've never done. Well, I can't do the names because you said it.
C.
So let me do this.
You could have pressed the pause button. Why are you saying C?
Okay.
There,
boy,
now you should be able to swap names.
Again, we
This
have
isn't my-
Decepticons versus Decepticons.
This isn't my first rodeo.
But I don't get. I have it bind.
Just you know what I have it bound to?
Huh? D-pad.
I have it bound to L3 because nothing else is ever bound to that.
L3. Oh, okay.
L3, that's the joystick button.
I know. I have my voice lines on that.
Oh, you have your voice line on
that
that.
makes sense. A lot of sense.
Well, so you can bind two things to each button. There's the spectator settings and then there's the in-game settings.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I have my emote and then the pause set to L3.
You emote on L3? What are you, kind of monster?
I'll play with motion controls, so I wouldn't relate.
Sheena's got the PlayStation 4 motion controls.
Imagine.
I play with my TV remote. What are you talking about?
Just imagine.
And then we got Vil that plays with just a mouse. No keyboard, just a single mouse. But Blizzard... Hey, Vil, I want you to tell me something. Why do you like Blizzard World?
Why do you like Blizzard World? Berlin?
She died.
She died.
She died. F in the chats for Vil.
F in the chats, my boys.
Mama Bill is no more.
A moment of silence.
So what?
Wait, what you call me? The mansplainer? The freak?
Okay, so everyone is here yet? No? I'm gonna transfer it back to you, so...
Got it.
So, we have
Just
a pause
tell me
button
when they're
because
ready.
I'm not gonna risk it and gonna get screamed
I'm
at
ready.
again.
Shino's ready, let's go.
Wait. We are ready? Oh. So... Oh wait, why am I even asking Sam? He's not even in the game. Alright, start it.
Wow.
We're good?
Sam said they're ready. I don't know.
Both teams
Start
are
it.
ready?
Yeah, start.
That's the goal.
Start. Faster. Go. I want to sleep. It's 5 a.m.
I did.
It's not exactly 5 a.m. It's 4:51 a.m.
Almost 11 for me.
11, boy.
Vil, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I had to go
Please
clean up the
explain
kitchen
to me.
counters.
Please explain to me why you like Blizzard World.
Because it's just, I like the design of it, and I just think that it's got room to have like a lot of different types of comps.
Okay,
She's
And
making
come
a
on,
good
they
point.
have a roller coaster. Well,
That
it's not
you
really a roller
can't
coaster,
ride?
but technically, if you try hard enough, you can.
Listen, I'm in spectator mode right now, and I will I can't break the map enough to go ride on the roller coaster. I just want to do the loop-de-loop.
Wait, what is this?
What is
But
that?
they have the little eagle baby coaster too, and that one you can ride on.
That's not fun, though! Listen, do you ever go to an amusement park to ride on the little kiddie coasters?
I have a 2-year-old niece, so yes.
Alright,
This
back
is
to
where
the
you
game,
say
boys.
touche.
They're popping
What?
all the balloons.
So, the game starts. Let's go.
Yes. Looking into the comps, though, it looks like,
No fun
am I right?
allowed.
No,
Okay,
not with me,
7 Watch
okay? Not with me!
is running the Arisa Hog. Gosh, that messes with my mind too much. It looks like
We
they're
have-
actually running very similar comps, minus
Yeah,
the
they do.
DPS.
They are. They are very similar.
Just there's one support and both DPS are different.
Both of them are running fairly defensive comps, although we are going to see Decepticons take the early picks. Like, First Okage is back onto the
Well, you've got a
support.
high damage shield breaker, and then you have that wonderful flanking tracer.
Yeah, especially
Here
the
comes the Pharah.
on Blizzard World, I gotta say, Junkrat is very underutilized, because he can be incredibly powerful. Or, and as Vil would call him, the trash mouse.
I say it very endearingly.
He's not a trash mouse. He's a Junkrat.
It's literally the same thing.
No, they're not.
What's the difference, sir? What's the difference?
A mouse is a very tiny rodent. A rat is a very big rodent.
She never specified the size of a mouse.
But is Junkrat tiny? No, he's 6'7".
Alright, there we go. Some action.
Ooh, but really big pulse bomb. That is gonna take out the Zenyatta with the res onto the Roadhog. Farah is swapped into this instead of, I believe they were running the Hanzo prior.
They were. They M switched over to the Pharah, it looks like, to give them a little more shield break, which is actually
And
very
it looks
smart,
like it
especially
is
considering
being
they have
very utilized
Mercy.
very well, as it did take out the Tracer. We have the Mercy trying to take out the Farah on her own, but it doesn't look like it's really doing much. But Junkrat does come in and take out the Arisa with the
He's nano, dude.
7Watch's Arisa taking down Roadhog, as well as the Farah going down, and the Junkrat taking down the Zenyatta with a Resurrect onto the Junkrat, which will take out the Genji. And
well
that
fought,
ends
but
that fight
is
for
a
7Watch.
lost fight.
Wow.
Lost fight without a tick.
You
That
gotta hate it when that
stagger on the
happens.
Mercy, though.
You gotta hate it whenever you put so much into a team fight and then you don't even get a tick off of it.
But
Same.
keep in mind they didn't really use any ults.
They did it, and 7Watch does look like they have a slight
They have
ult
almost
advantage.
all their ults online except for one. So this
So it
could
does
be the
look like
deciding
7Watch
factor.
might have the advantage going into this with almost all
They
6
can
of their
just.
ults. And
Oh,
the only one that they don't
huge
have is a
boost.
Roadhog.
Oh,
Supercharger goes in with the Junkrat coming out for Decepticons. It looks like it's gonna go after the Arisa. The Dragon Blade though comes out for 7Watch. It is going to take out the Arisa, but Junkrat will, or Genji will fall to the Roadhog.
Wow. What just happened?
A nice pull by Roadhog, taking out that Zenyatta, and Mercy falls shortly after.
I thought this
I'm
was.
30
surprised
seconds
that they
left on the
switched off
point.
of the Pharah onto Tracer, considering they did already have Barrage.
It was not a switch I would have done this late into the game, although I think their idea was to try and switch off to Tracer switch onto the Tracer so they can get a bit of a contest going. But losing that Pharah and that barrage probably lost it for them, as that Tracer fell very fast to the Roadhog. Transcendence comes in as the Tac Visor was popped, saving the entirety of the team, although there was an anti-nade popped onto all of 7Watch, it looks like, causing the deaths of 3. Although 7Watch is fighting back, taking out 4 picks of their own, make that 5.
Am I seeing
Soldier
right?
being the only one
this
left
around.
might fall to this Tracer.
Yo, what
Soldier
is
doing
this?
everything he can to stay alive, but Tracer and Soldier are doing the 1v1 of the lifetime. And Tracer does win this fight. Does she get
Nice.
the tick?
Here comes the hands of attack.
Oh my god, this is so intense.
Just
boy.
before Tick
Looks
was
like both
captured,
teams are coming
Hammond
back
gets the
and
fight,
fighting.
but the rest of the team comes back, and this team fight continues to go on. A pulse bomb comes
Ooh,
out and
stick on the
catches the Mercy. With a Roadhog
like-
sleeping on the point, he's easy pickings. He is antied. He can be taken down so quickly. Roadhog falls incredibly fast to the Roadhog and the Hammond, but it looks like Decepticons are making the comeback that they need in order to keep this point in their favor.
Looks like the spawns are coming back too fast for 7 to handle.
Oh my god.
And OG ticks down with only just under 2 ticks onto that point.
What the heck was this?
This is quality gameplay, boys. Jesus.
And girl.
And girl.
Yo.
Excuse me, are you assuming my gender? I identify as a pencil.
Pencil.
How dare.
It's 2019. Come on. But that, I gotta say, the highlight of this match so far has to be that Tracer v Soldier.
Yeah,
But I feel like
definitely.
if they were able to take that soldier out just a little bit quicker, they could have actually capped the point.
Yeah.
That
Most
fight dragged on for
definitely.
too long and gave them a chance to come back from spawn.
Especially since the Tracer did take a lot of damage, and since she had to use her recall, she really had to rely on her healers. Which, with how mobile Tracer can be, it can be very hard to heal sometimes.
Fuck.
Oh, you don't need to tell me that.
Oh, trust me, I
to-
know.
I mean, I need to get healed all the time, and I'm a tank.
You're a tank. You're
I-
easy to heal.
I'm a DPS tank.
Favorite thing to heal is Reinhardt's. You really can't miss healing that.
Are you sure about that?
Alright.
Because I'm not.
I mean, you have to be
Alright.
a special kind of bad to miss healing a Reinhardt.
Looks like
Alright.
Decepticons are gonna try and run the hack fist, as they call it.
Because, well, they
I
have a
think that's
good.
as you call it. But Doomfist is going to move straight onto that high ground.
But we need to say they have a. Oh, okay. I wanted to say they have a really good. We saw a really good Doomfist on Decepticon side and good scouting Sombra when we saw on first map. So
But it
I
looks like
wonder-
Sombra did get spotted very quickly, though.
maybe she
Oh,
made
they
a
just got
noise.
taken out by that Hanzo real quick.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, I guess. Oh shit.
Sombra
your
coming back in
targets
for the
carefully.
scout and looking to figure out which one she wants to try and hack. She is going to try and take out this Hanzo very quick, but he drops down underneath the point. Doofus immediately jumping in and starting this fight, although he does look like he's starting to pull out just a little bit. He does push back in almost immediately. Sombra, though, does fall. Roadhog comes around with Orisa falling to the Doomfist, but is countered by the D.Va. Orisa is brought back up by the Mercy, but so is Doomfist. A Deadeye comes out from 7-Watch. It is going to take out Lucio as well as the D.Va taking out the Doomfist, and it looks like this
that was a
point is
lot
going to
of
be
ults.
very well held.
They have
A
both.
nice pull by the Orisa, dealing a lot of damage to Roadhog and forcing him to use his breather.
So they have 3 ults, and they only need 2 of them. One of them. I mean,
Both teams have 3 online. They get
No,
get that hack off. They
actually
can
has
push in very
7watch
easily.
has 4
Exactly.
online. They have the supercharger, a
Oh, yeah,
self-destruct,
I didn't see the other one pop
an
up.
amplification matrix, and a Valkyrie. A nice rotation though coming out from 7watch, starting to move towards the face of the point. A self-destruct
nice.
comes out, it's gonna catch nobody, but a massive EMP does pop onto the side of 7watch with
that's huge.
a meteor strike coming in. Disrupting his team just a little bit, but 7watch
Oh, they
does
need
not
that.
care.
Oh, they
and
got C9.
C9.
C9 last map, and Decepticons
Oh.
wins.
You hate to see
Decepticon
it.
wins 3, 2,
And they
1.
were doing so well, they were winning that fight.
They were so doing good, but they just. Oh.
It's
That
a
was
risky
that,
run when
exactly.
you hold next to the point.
That was a.
Can I just say that was beautiful Zenyatta play that we just saw?
It was.
It was. It was a Jojonic time. I hope he screamed it.
It was a good joke. time.
I am
Did
the
I hear
true
fresh
Jodak!
nuts? Did I hear fresh nuts? No?
Fresh nut. Now, tell me something. Do you do MVPs with this league?
Yeah, we do. So,
We already know Decepticons MVP. We already know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
The scariest Doomfist.
The scariest Doomfist, exactly. So first Hokage-sama on Decepticon side. So who's on
Doom's
7
first.
Yeah, he created a lot of space for some of those pushes that they had going, and he was definitely giving 7 a lot of issues as Doomfist. And come on, it's Doomfist. It's not an easy character to play.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
refer to first Hokage's Doomfist as Doom First.
Oh damn.
Oh damn. So who do you remember? And who we taking for 7watch?
I'd say M3
Yeah.
because his
I
house
would
those last maps are basically the reason they did win those fights.
I would say M3 or even Chub Matt Damon because he had some really good diva plays, especially on Li Zhang.
Alright, so alright, I'm gonna stop there. So we
that is
congratulate the
beautiful.
MVPs. First Hokage-sama
Oh
and
shit, this is an
M3.
actual game.
Shut up, dude. We and it was a nice
The
match to
realization.
watch. And I'm gonna stop the Cube stream because Gubbins fucks up every time. Bye.